90% of all students receive financial aid. Is the 57th best school in terms of value, according to U.S. News and World Reports. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to my channel. I hope you all are doing great. Today we'll be looking at a very interesting school that is still accepting admissions for winter, and admissions are still on a rolling basis. Guys, if you're new to my channel, you're very welcome. I go by the name Adenisa. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so that YouTube can recommend my channel and the family can keep growing. So we'll be looking at a school with no application fee for the undergraduate program, no English test if you're coming from an English-speaking country, and so many financial aid options. And they even have payment plan options. That is, you can plan and pay for your school according to how you can afford it. So let's dive in. Okay, guys, so you're welcome to St. Louis University, and we'll be starting with the scholarships and financial aid. So about 90% of all the applicants in this university receive financial aid according to available data, and the school ranks number 57 in best value schools according to U.S. News and World Report. And to give you more information, the school has spent over $445 million in 2022 for financial aid provided to their students, and the average amount that each student receives in financial aid is about $28,488, which is a lot of money in this time we are living in. And you can review the different types of aid that are available in this school. They have scholarships, they have grants, they have work study. They also have student loans that you can apply for on their financial aid page, which you can review all the information available in terms of the different types of aid that the school actually awards to their students. So they have grants which you should be looking at, and is based on need. So you have to prove that you need it, but this is not to be repaid. They also have scholarships that are awarded based on academic achievement, talent, service, and leadership, and also you don't have to repay this. They also have loans which can be borrowed from the federal or private sources in the student or parent name, but must be repaid. And also they have work study opportunities, so you can work part-time and earn money for education while studying in this university. And the school has put in place an instrumental payment plan for students to help them pay their tuition fee. So for example, if you have a scholarship or form of financial aid to cover some part of your tuition, and the rest of it you can actually pay instrumentally on a monthly basis. This way you will ease your financial burden, and especially for international students, you'll be able to still go to the school and comfortably pay your tuition, even though the school will probably cover most of the tuition. And they have different types of scholarships that you can apply for. So please do well to dive in, check out all the different scholarships that they have. And you have to actually So you don't need to submit a separate application when applying. Immediately you submit your application, they will automatically consider you for the scholarships available. So if you want to apply for St. Louis University, the first thing you need to do is to complete the online application. And the things you need to know about this online application is that there is no application fee to apply for the undergraduate admissions to St. Louis University. So if you're applying for undergraduate programs, there is no application fee applied. So the only thing you need to do is go to their online portal, and you can find the link to the online portal right there. I will put it in the description below, so you can simply submit your application. So that's the first thing. The second step is that you need to send your transcript to the school so that they will have an idea of your educational history, and you can show that through the submission of the transcript of all the prior educational programs that you have completed. The third step that the school requires is some proof of English language proficiency. So usually you can write a standardized English test and submit the results, but if you're an international student and you have studied in English previously, then you don't need to actually submit the standardized English language proficiency test. So these are like the other items and recommendations that you need to submit as part of your application process. Now, the thing is, they are not actually required for the admission purposes, the recommended part of it. So it's not compulsory. But because it is a competitive procedure, or there are many people applying, so it's better you just apply, you just submit this recommended things like your resume, even though it's not required, right? But however, undergraduates don't need to submit them. It's just for graduates, right? So you can make your own application unique, and it can give you like a chance to be accepted into the program of your choice. To speak more about the English language proficiency requirement, there are different kinds of tests, and it really depends on where you studied. So if you studied in an English school, or you studied in English, then you will really not need to submit these test results. But if you need to do them, there are list of tests that they accept, right? So English students, or students who have had the entire school curriculum in English, there is no need to submit. Like if you're from Nigeria or Cameroon, an international student, then you're good to go, right? So that is something that you should take note of. But if you also want to apply for this, there are also applications, or they also offer the graduate program. So if you want to apply for the graduate opportunities, so there are a lot of programs that they offer. You can simply complete the online application. In case you need to pay in the case of graduate, you need to pay a non-refundable application fee of $65. That is for the graduate program. But for the undergraduate, you do not need to actually pay any application fee. But you also be required to submit copies of your university and collect transcripts to be able to evaluate your educational history. And then there are certain times that, depending on the program you're interested in, the program will have specific requirements that you also need to provide in order to fulfill the requirements for the admissions. So it really depends on the program you'll be applying for, because each program is unique in its own way. So please check out the particular program you're interested in and find out the specific additional requirements for application. And finally, when it comes to the deadlines for application, the truth is that you're never too late to apply to St. Louis University, because it applies the early come early serve. But St. Louis students are encouraged to apply as soon as they are ready for a specific date. So they usually are open for applications on the 1st of August of every year. They're open up to the 1st of August of every year. But of course, you're advised to submit your application as early as possible, because better early than late, right? So that you at least have a higher chance of being considered. And you also have a higher chance of being automatically considered for the scholarships that St. Louis University will be offering. Now, let's round up this. They have the fact page, where you can find answers to most of the questions that may be bothering you as an international student. Okay, for example, if you need to know where to submit your English test, or how do you qualify for an I-20, or which immigration document will you need to pay for tuition, or will it affect your admission to St. Louis University? All these answers are there. Or what do you need when it comes to proving your ability to finance yourself or support your attendance? So you need to know, it does not affect your admission decision, which is actually good, as you can apply for scholarships and financial aid, which is available to international students. So for St. Louis, you are automatically considered for Excel use merit-based scholarships as part of the application for admission. So that answers any question, and other questions that you'll be looking for the answers are also available on their platform. So just be adventurous, go through their platform, check out all the questions. If you have any questions that have not been answered through the fact page, you can always reach out to them directly, because they have different faculties for different programs. For example, they have the College of Arts and Science, they have the College of Public Health and Social Justice, they have College of Health Science, School of Law, of Business School, Professional Studies School, Social Work School, Science Engineering. In fact, they have so many programs that are open. And remember that all these different programs have specific requirements, so you should be looking forward to the specific additional requirements to what we have discussed in the video today. And I'll definitely be dropping all the links to the application, so you can please check them out. I've received testimonies of many people that have gotten scholarships and have applied. I've even gotten their visa approved, guys. So while you're sleeping, people are applying. So please wake up and apply. If you're watching this video, I know you're interested to apply, and I'm wishing you all the very best. And I know that you just need to keep trying. It's whoever gives up that has lost. If you don't give up, there is still a chance for a better tomorrow, guys. So please apply to the school. It's not too late. They are still open till August, so you still have 2 months to put everything together and apply. They accept the applications up to August. So it was really a pleasure making this video today. Thank you guys for the like, the shares, the subscribe, people reaching out and just saying very kind words, guys. I appreciate it, and it keeps the family growing. Don't forget to check out other relevant videos like the ones you can see now on your screen, guys. Until we meet again in the next video, stay blessed, and I can't wait to see you guys in my next video.